Hi guys, week 33 in the English Premier League. Yes, it is still week 33. We've got some midweek action. So 6 more games to cover with the punditry team. And what a game to start off with. It's going to be Liverpool versus Man United. Before we get to that one, just a reminder, please like, subscribe, leave a comment and share the video. Thanks guys.
Liverpool versus Man United. Obviously, Man United lost their last game to Everton. Frank Lampard's Everton. Bit embarrassing, really. As he's not a very good manager. Probably deserved to have won, to be fair, Everton. But, I mean, what do you expect when all you've got is individual players, not a team at Man United? Bruno Fernandes struts around the pitch like a little girl, thinking he's the main man when we all know he's not. He'd like to be the main man. Lose the ball all the time in front of their box, just causing trouble, really. Richarlison played the game of his life against United. So yeah, Liverpool obviously adventuring on in Europe. Credible draw against Man City as well last week. Fully expect Liverpool to take the 3 points against Man United. Man United are trash, let's be honest. They're not going anywhere. Even if they get their new manager, I fully expect them to struggle. The players just aren't good enough. Liverpool, probably one of the best teams in the world at the minute. Even if you take Firmino out, you've got Diaz. The midfield is pretty strong. Salah, obviously, he's out of form at the moment, but he's still good enough to be in Liverpool's team. And so, yeah, I'm going to go for a 3-0 Liverpool win.
Everton v Leicester. Everton need a win desperately here, and Leicester don't really have anything to play for. Doesn't mean anything at all, but Everton will fancy their chances for another win and get them further away from relegation. Leicester are a good side, but Europe are their main goal. But again, they will obviously look for a win, no doubt. It's a bit of a tough one to call, but I think I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to Leicester.
Chelsea versus Arsenal. As you may not know by now, I hate Chelsea with all my heart. But I am an honest person and I do think Chelsea are a great side. I really do. But I don't like them, and Brentford beat them 4-1, so, you know. Arsenal, they haven't been on the best form at the moment. They've lost 2 games in a row, and they're going to want to try get 3 points by this. And so I think they're going to be, like, training real hard for it. And as they were out the FA Cup earlier, and there's the FA Cup this weekend, their game against Chelsea is going to be during the week. So they're going to be focusing on this Chelsea game, but Chelsea, they're in the semi-final of the FA Cup, so their aim is to beat Crystal Palace, so I don't think they're going to actually practice to be playing against Arsenal. So I think it's going to be a draw. I don't think it will be quite a boring match, personally. It's a big game, but I feel like sometimes the biggest games come with the biggest disappointments. So I'm going to say 0-0.
Hi, week 33, part 2. I've been given Newcastle v Crystal Palace. I'm doing this before Palace's FA Cup semi-final this afternoon. So I'll get cracking. Newcastle had a good run up till a couple of games ago. I think they've lost the last couple. So they're not quite in great form, but you know they were before that. They've got themselves away from the relegation zone. They'll be absolutely fine. They'll stay out and move on again next season. Palace had a good season under Vieira. I must admit, I didn't think he was the right man for the job, but fair play to him. He's gone in there and taken over from Hodgson and done a really good job, I think. And the guy that got in from Chelsea in midfield, Conor Gallagher, I think it is, he had a good season for them. So this is going to be a tough one for me to predict here. I mean, I think there'll be goals in it, but like I say, I just think I think it depends on the outcome of the semi-final they will play, and like I said, I'm doing this beforehand. But if I have to go for prediction on this one, I've got a sneaky feeling Palace might nick this, you know. So I'm going to go for a narrow win for Palace. Newcastle 1, Crystal Palace 2.
Manchester City versus Brighton. FA Cup out of the way. Manchester City are back focusing on the league. Title running with Liverpool. It's going right down to the wire. Every point is going to count. They hold all the cards at the moment as they have a 1-point lead. So, Brighton, they've been playing better lately after that run of defeats. But still, this is Manchester City. Manchester City likes scoring goals. Don't think they're going to score a lot because Brighton have been keeping it tight lately. But I think they're going to do enough to get over the line here. They are at home. That always counts. And they've got Pep. And they've got their star-studded squad. Playing in fine form themselves. So I can see this one being not comfortable, but comfortable enough. They're going to win this one 2-0.
Burnley versus Southampton. Burnley just drew 1-0 against West Ham, and Southampton beat Arsenal 1-0. So both coming into this game with at least not a defeat in their last game. Burnley obviously without Sean Dyche. Great manager for them. As much as I didn't like him, he did a fantastic job. I think they were going down regardless if he stayed in the job. Doesn't mean they won't get points, but I just think there's too much to do. I think Everton will get points as well. But you never know. Regardless of Southampton, inconsistent side. Just because they won doesn't mean they'll be back. They can well and truly lose this game. And that's where I'm going to head. I'm actually going to go for a Burnley win because I have imagination. Everyone will go draw Southampton because everyone's scared to have an imagination. Not the Don. The Don's going to go Burnley to win this one 1-0.